You're listening to the Fantasy Fluffers with Parker and Dex.
What do you think about moving to small ices, dude? I already know your answer.
Come to Daddy Dex. I'll do it.
Hello.
A big ice, because we're doing big ices every week, boys. I ain't no bitch. Let's go. Big ices only.
Hell no, bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the final countdown. Parker, hit the music. There you go. Yes, for our thousands and thousands of listeners in T-minus, once this is out, one day we will be in Chicago, 2 days we will be drafting. The 10 guys, 1 cup will have their team, will be ready for the season, and all those flufferings we've been doing, getting you nice and hard, will be paid off. Good job, buddy.
We're back, boys.
So this one won't be too long. Not a lot has happened since last podcast. Just go over a few things, keep our listeners happy. And as always, let's start with our favorite part of the podcast.
Parker's fun fact time. Hashtag next gen stats.
Yeah, boy.
Dex, you have a 100% chance of being the taco for the next X amount of days. Guess.
Whoo, X amount of days. All right, starting now?
Yeah.
Okay, starting now. So we have September, October, November, December. We're usually there. We got a couple days here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say 3, 6, 9, 12, 132 days.
You really took yourself in the deep water trying to do math on the fly here. You know that, right?
What was it?
It is approximately 120.
I said 132. I was 12 off.
Yeah,
That's
it's not
good.
bad. It's not bad.
I'm good at simple math. No joke. For some reason, like simple math, I can add real quick. Like when we golf, I got those scores ippity skippity quick.
What grade level would you say that your math skills drop off at?
When do you learn multiplication? 12th grade?
I don't know. Probably kindergarten these days.
Oh, yeah. No, my math skills drop off probably algebra, trig.
Yeah, algebra's the tits. You don't need anything past that, really.
No, yeah, for real.
Everything past that, use computers for.
I honestly can't believe for my major, they made me go up to Calc 2.
Yeah, me too.
I passed with a C. Like the definition of a C. I could not go any lower or I would have gotten a D.
70% exactly. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the professor just passed me because he's like, yeah, you come to office hours every week. Yeah, here you go. I know your major. You don't need this.
Do you know what remedial math is?
No.
So remedial math is when your math is so low that the college doesn't teach it. And so that they bring in like external teachers to teach like pre-algebra.
Wow.
Which is what I had to do.
In college?
Yeah, I fucked off on math pretty hard.
Wow.
My whole life. Yeah.
See, I was all AP classes in high school except math. I was just normal. So like I was still fine. Actually, ACT, majority of us in Arizona took it. When I got my scores back, not ACT.
SAT.
Ames.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
Ames. The one where I got exceeds on everything. And I was like, even math? And I looked by 1 point.
Wow.
I was like, cool. So like my backup was I had the Ames scholarship.
So you did get scholarships? Yeah, I didn't. I just did good in writing. And that was it.
I got the full ride scholarship. I don't remember what it was called.
Oh, it was just something. The full ride something or
Don't
other.
worry, it's because I'm brown and I actually tried hard.
Did being brown help quite a bit?
No, because that didn't count. But I got other scholarships on top of it. That helped a lot.
Got it. Yeah, math. I mean, you see me like when we're like counting scores in games. I just don't fucking do it. Something about math, just like I just quit instantly on actually doing the hard work.
We saw last podcast. You don't count well.
Yeah, I just skip it. I'm like, ask someone else to do it.
That's fair.
Everyone's like, oh, you're a programmer. You must be great at math. I'm like, no, dude. I just write code that does the math for me.
I was gonna say, what about programming would make anyone think you're good at math?
Yeah, I just write the program and it does it the same way forever, and I never have to do it again. Yeah. It's perfect, actually.
That's exactly, and it's almost in life. You wait for someone else to do it. You're like, I'm not going to waste my brain power. You actually might be the smartest one out of all of us. You're the most efficient, at least.
It's heavily debatable. We'll see, though.
Okay.
We'll see how this fantasy season goes.
Nice. Are you Slack?
Yeah. Dex pronounces stupid stuff segment. These ones are sent in by Charlie. These are some fucking bangers, by the way. Charlie told me that he's been just scraping the bottom of like Sleeper, like just the worthless players.
Oh my god, that's smart too.
And yeah, we got some good ones. Here you go.
Oh my god. Maurice Boringer.
It's Mortiz, I would assume, and Boringer. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. He's a tight end.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Steelers?
He's German, by the way. The
No
O has
shit,
the 2 dots
Sherlock.
over it. He's drafted by the Vikings in 2016 draft. First European player to be selected in the NFL draft without playing any college football. That's actually,
Why don't we know that?
yeah, that's actually a great stat. Oh my God.
If he was the first woman, we'd know that, but because I'm not going to go down this road.
Because that would be insane. Remind me later that I have a segment of something that I learned today that's fucking fascinating. And I just have to find it while I'm sending you this next name. Which...
And the next name is...
copy paste is so hard.
No, it's not.
There you go.
Oh, man. Quincy, easy, first name. Adebayo.
Adebayo? Let's see.
Adebayo.
Quincy. Adebayo. Adebayo.
Yo, yeah.
Adebayo.
Adebayo.
It's pronounced Adeboyejo.
That's not, it's
Attaboy,
pronounced,
Joe.
that's how it's spelled, you dumbass.
Is that what I said?
You said it's pronounced.
Oh,
and
I'm the
it's
dumbass.
spelled
Let's
it.
give you the next name, motherfucker.
Yeah, the problem is you're trying to say it too and you can't.
While I send this to you, I'm going to look up the next name.
Okay. I don't. Well, the Demoria Stringfellow. Demoria Stringfellow.
Yeah.
He sounds like he's Legolas's cousin.
It's like Samori. It's like s'mores because it's got the more apostrophe EA, right? Just like s'mores.
But it starts with a D.
Demoria. Demoria Stringfellow sounds right to me. Let's learn about it. Well, Quincy Adebayo is, would you be able to guess his position?
Safety.
Wide receiver.
Damn it.
Quincy Adebayo, also
Falcons.
wide receiver, Jets.
Damn it.
Yeah, let's see what we got next here. You know what? I'm not going to try to look up this thing that I was going to talk about. I'm going to try to just recite it from memory, so it'll be super wrong.
Nice. That's half this podcast.
Yeah, buddy. I sent you the last one, I think. Did I?
No, you did not.
No, I only Googled him.
Nice. Parker is on his A game.
I'm on my second brewski.
This one is Anthony Mahangu. He is a D tackle and played for Hawaii.
Another wide receiver.
Damn it.
Remember that Charlie was looking down the sleepers picks, so it's got to be all position players, right?
Oh, yeah, good call.
Yeah, Steve's smart now. Okay, so this thing I read on Reddit today, you might know more about this, which would be great because you could fill in my gaps, of which there I'm sure will be plenty.
Of
So,
course I know more about this than you.
The history, do you know about the history of the Colts and how they used to be a part of like
Baltimore?
Yeah. So, do you know that like I don't know if it's the GM, probably the GM. It's the only person that could do this. But he literally like drove out all of the equipment in the stadium on 15 Mayflower trucks the night before they were going to be eminent domained by the city because there was some sort of issue with. You're nodding like you know what I'm talking about already.
Yeah, I don't know the issue off the top of my head, but keep it going.
Yeah. So basically,
What the fuck was that? Why are you just turning knobs?
Computer made a sound.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Happen again.
That's a good point. So they were going to be eminent domain. I don't know what that means, but I'm pretty sure the general gist is that the city was going to take possession of the team and like not upgrade the stadium, is my guess,
Yes.
from memory. And so before that got passed, the fucking night before it got passed, he knew someone who was like working in Mayflower, got 15 trucks. They loaded up everything in the stadium, drove it to Indianapolis, and all the trucks took different routes because the cops were going to try to lock them in to the city. Like the cops
I
were.
did not know that.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's what it was deep in the Reddit comments. So, you know.
That's true. I only believe Reddit comments. Don't worry.
Yeah, wait for the fact check podcast. I'm sure there will be an update. But that's fucking crazy that he just like took the team and they tried to like sue and they found that it was legal because they got out before the eminent domain was processed.
Did you know that the Colts have drafted John Elway, Peyton Manning, and Andrew Luck? So, how many Super Bowls do you think the Colts have won with drafting those three quarterbacks?
4?
One. John Elway.
Oh yeah, because Peyton never had one.
Well, Peyton had one with the Colts. John
Did
Elway immediately said, I don't want to play for the Colts, and got traded to the Denver Broncos, where he won 2 Super Bowls back to back. And first against the Packers, then against the Falcons. Then Peyton Manning won 1 with them, didn't win, hurt his neck, went to the Broncos, went to 2 Super Bowls, won his last, retired, and then Andrew Luck never made it to the Super Bowl.
Did Peyton retire to switch teams, or he just straight switch?
They dropped him
Oh wow,
because
They
of his
dropped
neck
Peyton.
surgery. And then they drafted Andrew Luck.
Right.
So, to be fair, which also sucks about Andrew Luck.
Do you know the difference in draft class between Peyton Manning and Tom Brady?
Yes.
Were they close?
No.
No, not at all.
Year they
teach
were,
me,
all right,
Daddy.
hold on,
Yeah,
here. Year they were drafted or where they were drafted?
Year.
So Peyton Manning was drafted number 1, 1998, I think.
Let's fact check that.
Let's see.
We have the technology.
Peyton Manning.
It wasn't on his immediate Google card. It's going to be a little difficult.
Went to Tennessee. He was a volunteer. His dad went to Ole Miss.
1998 round 1 pick.
Nice, baby. That's what I fucking do.
Let's check out Tom Brady.
Tom Brady was drafted in 2001, I believe, in the 6th round. Because he played in the 2003 Super Bowl, but it was not his rookie year. Today, Junior. Here.
Ideally, yeah.
Parker does not know how to fucking Google. Tom motherfucking Brady, boys. This is how easy it is. Just go to his Wikipedia right here.
Okay, you look at his Wikipedia and tell me if you can find it, because I got it right here. I thought of a better way to Google.
You have his Wikipedia right in front of you. It says right here.
It's year 2000.
It was year 2000.
Did you find
I
that?
said 2001, round 6.
Okay.
So I was off by 1 year, but close enough.
Yeah, those are pretty close together.
Yeah.
I can't believe Tom Brady's outlasted Peyton Manning and Andrew Luck.
Yeah. But Tom Brady is a freak of nature. Tom Brady is unreal.
Okay. Yeah, so you already pronounced all the stupid stuff.
So Parker, I have a question for you now.
What's that?
What teams are we what sport are we watching on Sunday of our draft, and what 2 teams are playing?
What sport are we watching during our draft?
No, Sunday, while we're in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, we're watching baseball.
Nice. And what are the 2 teams?
This is bullshit.
Give me one.
All right,
We're in Chicago.
the Cubs.
Yes.
See, that was just a pressure. That was a pressure sack right there. The only
Well,
reason I
to be
didn't.
fair, there's 2 teams in Chicago. What's the
They're-
other team in Chicago?
The Mariners. They're playing the Mariners.
So
Are they?
no,
Did I get that
they're
right?
playing the Brewers.
Okay.
Do you know the other team that plays in Chicago that's in the MLB?
The Sox. Of
There's
the color
2.
white.
There you go. I've never been prouder.
Yes.
All right, last one.
Yes.
Last one. What is the stadium called?
Ooh.
It is one of the most historic and talked about stadiums.
You're going to get another pressure sack. I actually do know this. I just can't remember it. Let me think. Thinking too long is bad for podcasting. You tell me what the answer is. Wrigley. Should have known that.
To be fair, I'm pretty proud of you.
Thanks.
You got White Sox. Didn't think you'd get that. And you got the Cubs. And, at least the Mariners are in the MLB. So, I'll give you that.
I was almost like the Marylanders. almost.
From Maryland.
Did you know that Wrigley Stadium has apartments set up around outside where you can view into the stadium?
Yeah. But that's
Super
only
cool.
because people told me recently.
Yeah, my dad went my dad travels to Chicago a lot actually, and he told me some things about their stadium.
Nice. Okay. So since the draft is coming up, we have some draft questions. Let's do the first one second. So who do you think will be the first player drafted?
First player?
So
That's
here's-
such a toss-up over who gets first pick.
yeah, that's the thing is whoever has it.
It might be better to guess who everyone's first pick would be.
Okay, if they were in that position, good call, good call. You see, that's called an audible for you guys that don't know. Parker Omaha, an audible to this question. So, all right. If Parker has the first pick, he's taking CMC.
No, I'm taking Golden Tate.
Nice.
If Dex has the first pick, you're picking up Saquon, probably, is my guess. You don't have to. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It's first round. Who gives a fuck?
That is wrong, but let's not answer it.
Okay.
We'll guess everyone else's.
Yeah. Well, it's first round. That's the thing. Like, no, it's not going to come back around,
Yeah,
right?
but just in case, what if I have second and someone's like, fuck Dex?
No one's going to do that.
Yes, they will.
Everyone's going to look out
I
for
would do
themselves.
it 100%. Charlie, if he has first pick, he's taking CMC.
Yeah.
Paul's taking Kamara.
Daniel's taking CMC. Paul's taking Kamara. Gabe's taking probably not Kamara. He got
I'd
bit
say
last year.
Saquon.
He probably takes Saquon. Brad is taking Odell Beckham
OBJ.
Jr.
OBJ.
For sure. Mike is taking Mike's smart man.
Smart. Mike will take. Fuck, that's a good one.
He's gonna go Saquon.
Yeah, probably.
Andrew
Miller.
seems like a Kamara dude to me.
Yeah, but I don't know. Miller. I don't even think Miller knows who he would take. First pick.
Miller, who'd you take?
It depends on my pick.
Yeah,
First pick.
First, you're number one.
Yeah, but I mean, if I had a first pick,
He doesn't even know who's on the
doesn't know.
fucking
We were
board.
Who else is left? I think that's everyone.
Dustin. Every
Is
time.
he? Oh yeah.
Dustin's probably gonna take Greg Zerlian.
The first round, the kicker.
for the Rams.
Dustin would probably take. He'd probably take Saquon. Honestly,
So if anyone knows our guesses, we've said like 3 names. So if they're not the first 3, ooh, do you know what? Who might be like Brad, Dustin, Paul, like out of the left field? David Johnson.
yeah, I can see that.
Especially Kyler Murray, running quarterback, opens up a lot for David Johnson. Their O-line is still garbage, which fucking sucks for David Johnson.
Yep.
But who knows?
He did great last year with the same garbage O line.
Maybe they'll get better. He didn't do great. Oh, wow. What the fuck?
Speaking
Did you guys
of
hear
which-
that asshole talking shit behind you?
Speaking of which, did you notice that DeAndre Hopkins has risen above David Johnson as the number 5 pick in Fantasy Football Calculator?
The problem with ADP, though, is Zeke is still 1.04. That's why it's so hard for me to be like, oh, cool. Like, DeAndre Hopkins is above David Johnson, but Zeke is still 4, who isn't on the team yet.
It's true. Yeah, you'd think he would drop quite a bit. And what's crazy, this is also average draft pick, so you know he's been picked before 4
Yes,
as well.
100%. Because I've seen him in drafts where he's in the second round.
It's a lot of Cowboys fans.
I still think it's crazy Nick Chubb is in the first round. I legitimately have had him end of second, beginning of third.
He actually like rose a pick, I think. He was 10 before,
Yeah,
now he's
he was
9.
tied with Julio at 1.1. Now James Conner's tied with him at 1.1.
Would you ever do a James Conner Juju stack? Because it's feasible. You'd have to reach a little bit.
The thing is, if I'd rather have Michael. Yeah, Michael Thomas is in the second round right now on ADP.
Let's say it just worked out, right? Like not that like that would obviously
So
fall
I
into
will
your
say
hands.
it. I like Juju over OBJ and Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, same. You try to trade for him in Dynasty with a shit.
No,
shit
your
offer.
dumb fuck didn't counter. I sent you a book to read to educate yourself. That's how it goes. I start lowballing and then we meet in the middle.
You know the downside of lowballing is that you can just turn people off from the whole concept, right?
You know what the downside of being an idiot is? You don't make trades and your team is fucking garbage. The worst team.
Dex wanted to get Juju for Cam Newton and who else? So worthless, I almost forgot.
Austin Eckler.
Austin Eckler, not that worthless, but still.
Well, also, Parker, you should know his team. His starting
I know,
RB2,
but it's potential. It's
his
not.
RB2 is Lamar Miller out. His quarterback Andrew Luck out, and his RB1 is Kenyon Drake, who's injured right now in preseason.
What makes you think that I would want another question mark potentially decent running back?
Nothing. That's why you're supposed to counter it. Give me one of these guys, and then I say no. I'll give you this.
I'm just saying. Listen,
No.
if you want to trade with people in this league, you can't start with shit offers. I'll tell you that right now.
I can, and I will.
We all know you will. You'll send them all to Gabe, and he'll accept all of them.
Thanks, Gabe. That's why you're in the league, by the way, in case you ever wondered.
Yeah, thanks for joining, brother.
Brother.
All right, next question on the draft
Who
questions.
do you think will draft Mahomes, and what round?
It'll be Dustin round 4.
Wow, I have it being Dustin, depending if he's late round 3, and then if he's in 4, early 4. You're right. I think he might, if he slips by, it could go to Charlie in 4.
I don't think Charlie would reach for Mahomes.
But I could see him going in 4. Mahomes, it's Mahomes.
My Holmes is going to go in the 4th for sure. How many kickers will Dustin have?
He'll have 1,
I think
but
he'll have
it'll
one.
be in the first 5 rounds.
Not in the first 5.
I hope so.
It was round 8 last year, right?
I know, but do it, pussy. You
It
won't.
was in the area of round 8 last year.
It might have been 10 actually.
It might have been.
I think we gave him so much shit the year before that he's like, all right, I don't need a kicker.
I'll wait till round 10 for a kicker.
Yes.
Okay.
That was fun.
We can do mailbag.
Is there more for mailbag?
We got a bunch of mailbag, dude.
Nice. Go. Run it. Run
One
it
is
back.
have Dex guess who each person's 5th round pick will be.
Okay.
That seems. You can do that?
Yeah.
I was going to say, that seems
100%.
hard. I can't do that.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. All right, 5th round pick. I guess I'm making up the draft order. Oh my God, before we go there, do you know what T.Y. Hilton is now in the fucking ADP
What are
after
you-
Andrew Luck left?
No, I'm going to look. What is it? Tell me.
5.09. He is in the 5th round.
Yeah, wow.
Well,
I'm going to chart.
I'm taking T.Y. Hilton in the 5th round.
He dropped from 401 to the back of the 5th.
I'm taking him. I will be taking T.Y. Hilton at the end of the 5th.
Be my guest, brother.
I think Daniel will take Cooper Kupp. Paul will take Marlon Mack. If he's still there, I say Brad will take Robert Woods. Parker. Holy shit. Oh, no, that's fair. Never mind. I think Parker will take Sony Michel in the 5th round. I think he'll still be there. Miller will be an idiot and take OJ Howard. Who am I missed? Dustin will take Tyler Lockett. Mike, the smartest person, will get Deshaun Watson. A little early, I think, but I think Mike will be at the end of it, and so it won't be that big of a reach. Mm-hmm. Am I missing anyone? Gabe, Chris Godwin, because just because of his name, I bet Gabe doesn't even know who that player plays for. But Gabe, that's a good pick.
You think AJ Green will actually get picked in the 6th?
Is that his ADP now?
606, yeah.
Fuck yeah! I don't want him. If he was in the 6th, I would think about it, depending on what I had.
Yeah, I'd think about it if he dropped to the 7th easy.
Jesus, that is like ADP. Like
That's low.
You want to know the craziest thing?
I drafted him in the 3rd round last year.
You want to know the craziest thing right now?
What's that?
Is how much this has changed in the span of a week.
Yeah, I wish that's what I wanted before we started this podcast. Is like the biggest changes, but I don't have that.
We would
offhand.
literally have to click on every person.
Yeah, no, we're not fucking doing that.
That sounds horrible.
I could
But I
read-
do think it's crazy that Deshaun Watson is ahead of Aaron Rodgers now.
I actually can look at. I just have to. Oh no, never mind. Top 6, whatever. Let's look at the next mailbag. Who's gonna draft Mahomes first? We already had that idea. Who's gonna accidentally draft Luck? Brad.
For sure.
Who loses the most money on bets?
Dex.
That's you for sure.
Yeah.
Who takes the most ices?
Dex.
Still you for sure. Low balls. Here's a good one. What is the exact limit Dex would go to to say no to a punishment?
So, to be fair, this has already been, and luckily it can't happen now. So, Daniel told me today, he was like, oh, now that you got a job, we had an idea. We were going to do like rookie punishments. We were going to like shave your head and like make you look like a friar from back in the day where it's like bald on the top, but still have around. And I told him I wouldn't do that. I was like, that's where I draw the line. I was like, I'll get a tattoo. I'll get my nipples pierced. I'll get my belly button pierced. I was like, I will go to fucking deep lengths, but I have one good trait about me, and it's my hair, and I would not. There's no way.
You'd look good with no hair.
No,
I
there's
think everyone looks good with no hair, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should think that.
That's my only option.
I literally would be like, no, I would not. It would be oh God, fuck, I almost threw up thinking about it.
No hair and a mustache.
Oh God.
You could rock the Fat Joe. Lean
He
back.
doesn't have, I'd have to do a thin mustache.
Yeah, you could do a thin one. You could do that pencil mustache. What are the odds that you cried during draft weekend? I can say this one, 0% chance.
Yeah, I cry in my room by myself like a real man, you pussies.
He would do it, but none of us will know. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah, 100%. You'll see my eyes. You'll know afterwards, but not during.
Dustin wants us to rank everyone by skill and then by luck.
In the league.
Yeah. So just if you look at the sheet, we have like everyone's name down there at the last segment.
Yeah. So, skill and then luck.
Skill, I'm going to go Paul first.
I also agree.
Then probably Charlie.
I go Mike.
Yeah, then Mike for me. So probably switch
So
on
I
that.
go Mike, Charlie, Dex. I go Paul, Mike, Charlie, Dex. You go Paul, Charlie, Mike.
Me. It's gonna
Parker,
be
that's
me.
fine. Yeah, fine. And then I go, probably you. Yep.
Yeah.
Then Dustin.
Probably you. Probably Dustin, then you.
Also, I might beat his fucking ass on the
I hope so.
podcast
I
right
hope so.
fucking now.
Dustin, then you. And then we got Brad, Gabe, Andrew left over.
Daniel.
And Daniel.
I'll put Daniel above all of them, above Brad. But then it goes Brad, Gabe, Miller.
It'll go Daniel, Brad, Gabe, Miller. Yeah. Yeah, that's me. How about by luck? Dustin number 1.
Dustin number 1. Gabe number 2.
Gabe number 2. Brad
Miller-
3.
Brad 3.
Paul.
Paul. Charlie. Then I'd probably go you.
I'd probably go you.
No, me?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just trolling.
No, you're
Fucking
no.
asshole.
Your losses are
Me.
due entirely to your decisions, not by luck.
Me. Then it'd go Daniel.
Daniel was pretty good luck.
Miller's last.
No, Daniel's good,
Miller's 100% last.
I would rate Andrew last behind me,
You're such a fucking pussy.
and I guess Brad fits
I
in the middle
try
there.
to do this honestly, and this little
That's
bitch boy.
legitimate. I didn't even put myself as the worst luck. I put Andrew
You
as.
put yourself second worst luck, and you put
I think I had
yourself
pretty
top
bad luck.
4. I was like, you're fucking balancing Mr. 5th place every fucking year.
Yeah, not only have I not had a roster spot every year because I've been benching someone who you can't be dropped, but also I've lost like my first 2
If-
rounds every year.
I swear to God, if Angel of God came down right now and said, Dex, you can either go back and not trade James Conner to Parker or go back and stop Hitler. I'm going to stop Hitler, but I thought about it. I thought about it real long and hard, boys.
That was some pretty good luck. That was some pretty good luck on my part that worked out. But
Pretty, please.
it was pretty bad luck that Bell didn't play.
Fuck you.
Well, let's get the over under on times we talk about this season.
Not enough. That is the over.
Deal. Yeah, I'll bet on that. All right. Who will do better in their new team? Antonio Brown, OBJ, or Bell in comparison to their
Bell.
previous standing? I think Bell will do best.
I think Bell, and then I think OBJ, and then I think I can't. It's the Raiders. The Raiders. I just can't do it for them.
Yeah, I'm probably OBJ, Bell, Brown. So just
Yeah,
flip the first two.
I think Bell will. I think for sure. O-line's pretty solid. It just depends on how well their quarterback does. The Browns just have so many fucking weapons. I hope so. I love Baker touchdown maker. The kid's a fucking beast.
Yeah.
He swag 100. Literally, if that's one player where like I would give up anything, not anything, but as a Broncos fan, I'd be like, give our next 5 years of first round picks for Baker.
Wow.
Right fucking now.
That's a lot. It really fucks with my brain that Brown isn't the top tier wide receiver that went to the Browns, by the way. I'm an associations guy.
Yeah.
I can't remember raw data at all. Very last question. Dex, have you heard from our boy Luigi lately?
Funny enough, I have. He wants to wait to talk to us before next draft. He is excited about the fantasy fluffers. Wasn't happy with how we ended last year. Podcast was below average. So he definitely has some things to talk about. But he wants to see how our draft went. And once he sees that, he's going to call in and give us a little back in the day.
Yeah.
It's me, Luigi.
Is he going to give us tips this year? That'd be great. Tell
Ooh,
him to give
I'll
us
ask
tips.
him. I'll text him.
Okay.
We're on texting basis right now. He talks too much.
Nice.
And I can only understand half the shit. He's got that thick Italian accent. Real hard to understand
Real
sometimes.
hard. Yeah. Do you have to pay extra to text all the way to
No, we use Slack.
Okay. Intelligent, very
Yeah,
very
yeah.
wise decisions. All right. The Constitution.
It's almost done, and that's all I gotta. Actually, Paul's adding some stuff. Should be really fucking good. I was drunk writing all of my part, so it's fucking funny. Daniel edited a lot of it to make it sound normal, and Paul is editing it more and adding more. So should be a good Constitution. What I wanted for the draft isn't going to be done, so we'll do it later. But yeah.
Cool. You want to take the next segment?
So Charlie is going to be choosing a liquor for us to do shots of, which is like mind blowing to me because I'm just like, what, vodka? Like I don't know how many choices.
There's not a lot.
What do you think?
It'll be white whiskey.
That's hilarious because Miller said the same thing, and I was like, okay, which I don't know if I want.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm cool with it, I
I
guess.
guess if it's half shots,
We did tequila last year?
we did gin.
Gin. Oh, yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, so I think honestly, if what we do is we make sure we have we order. Oh, have we ordered shit? Did we order red Solo Cup shot glasses like we did last year?
Oh, we ordered them last year? No,
Yeah.
we haven't.
Yeah.
Hey, Google. In 40 minutes, remind me to order red Solo Cup shot glasses.
Cool.
That's the future, baby.
And
I
then
didn't verify your voice, so I can't set any reminders.
pussy, your Google don't even know who you are. Amber got that side bitch in the house all the time talking to your Google.
She's been talking a lot of shit to me lately, that Google. She's like, I don't even know who you are anymore. Why don't you talk to me anymore, buddy? Simple. Andrew, take a note, right? Text me.
Okay.
Or order them right now. That'd be preferable, actually.
So, but also putting water in the freezer and getting it nice and ice and frothy is key to this because it does suck knowing like last year it was like I was second or third out and I was like I was like fuck I was like I have water for sure and I was not happy.
You could tell instantly.
You know,
yeah.
did you know I've always been in the bottom 5?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I think I've also done pretty well every year.
No, that's not good.
Oh, bottom 5. I meant like the other
My
side.
name is Parker and I'm not fucking lucky.
Words are hard, brother. Well, I was gonna. Oh, also Daniel, bring the Gas X again. It
Tango?
was a lifesaver.
Did you say Tango?
Daniel.
Oh, Daniel. Oh, yeah, Gas X. Oh, did someone order smelling salts?
No, I asked about it and they said, "Oh, I thought
Charlie did.
that was just for 1 year. That
I
wasn't
thought
even
you
that
said
fun."
no.
Now
need
we'll
smelling
figure it out
salts.
afterwards.
All right. All right, next.
We already did this.
Yeah, we did. The mailbag, actually, it's funny how many questions you guys put in the mailbag we already had. At least we all think alike.
Yeah, this one was over on Dustin's draft pick for kicker.
All right. In the league, who is going to complain the most about their position of draft pick?
And that's me.
I give it to Daniel, but you're a close number 2.
Thank you. I appreciate
The
that.
problem is Parker will complain even if he's like top 3 picking. He'll be like, fuck, I should have done this or I could have done it like that. And he'll second guess himself.
Yeah, it's
and
my
then he'll
mind
come
games.
in 5th.
It's my mind games that I have to play with myself. to be
That's
successful.
clever.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that. I just believe in myself.
Yeah, if
And
you
then fail.
you do better as the underdog. So you should just call yourself the underdog all the time. That's what I do already.
All right, I do better as the underdog. Who do you think is going to trade their? Who's going to make the first draft trade picks? Does that make sense?
I can see Paul doing it.
Me
He's probably
too.
more comfortable doing it. I'm insanely
I
uncomfortable.
could
I don't
see
know about.
Paul and Mike. So here's
Yeah.
here's the problem with our league. Everyone's always so scared to get fucked over that they have to be so far ahead of the other person where it's not fair.
How many draft picks do you think are going to get traded anyways?
I think less than 5.
Yeah, under 5 was my
Yeah.
guess too. Yeah, it'll be small.
I'm
I think
assuming
it'll.
3. I think 3 is a good number.
I think it'll have a big influence on the league. Though I don't know. We'll see. If like 2 or 3 people do in the first 2 rounds, it might start like a roll.
The problem is I'm just so scared to trade a first in the first 3 rounds because it's so stacked
Yeah.
and guaranteed.
Do you think anyone will trade their first 3 rounds?
Gabe,
Probably, yeah. Well, if you're gonna pick Larry Fitzgerald in the second round,
fucking Gabe.
might as well just trade it away anyways. You can get 2 Larry Fitzgeralds.
Yeah. All right. Let's go on to the next segment.
We are first person to trade their draft pick.
No, we just did that,
All right,
Parker.
yeah.
Jeez Louise,
I
lady.
just saw the word draft on the previous line, and the next word had P in it, and so I just skipped over it mentally. I was like, oh, that was draft pick. All right. Oh, you don't want to talk about this segment. How do you feel about your beard going away forever?
I'm depressed, actually.
Yeah?
I've had this beard, or a version of this beard, since 2012.
It's a long time.
I'm going to look dumb. I'm going to look really young. I was like, I'm going to have to get a new ID, for sure.
And you can't do like 5 o'clock shadow or anything? It's got to be clean shave?
They said clean shaved, and I can have a mustache, and they said if I want a goatee. And I was like, I do not want a goatee. I'm not in a 1980s rock band.
Are you going to at least shave it into a goatee to see if you like it before you take it all off?
I guess.
You should. It's your
well,
only option.
to be fair, Parker's going to shave me tonight.
That's true.
In more than one
Then
way.
we will do that. We'll have some fun with it. We'll take some
might
pictures.
as well. What the fuck's going to happen? Like, I figured I need to start figuring out what looks good because I have orientation on Thursday, and then we leave to Chicago, and then I have my actual real first day of work on Tuesday.
Ideally, you would have been figuring out what looks good like 2 or 3 years ago, like I've been doing with my hair. But before D-Day when it's all gone.
Yeah, but sometimes you just gotta dive in, baby.
That's
Let's
right.
go.
All right, my favorite segment.
This is what I honestly have just been waiting for this.
Just dying for this.
I'll bring it up. So we decided, since a big topic of the draft is Smash Ultimate tournament we're gonna have, I wanted Parker to do a rankings because there's a lot of different opinions, and I think as the person who won the Evo tournament where we had the majority of the top players we know there, that it's best that you make the rankings.
Okay. I'm glad you asked. I would love to. Thank you so much. Number one, it took a lot of consideration, hard work. I did some number crunching, but I'm the best. Absolutely number one, locked in.
He did win the Evo tournament.
Number two is Dustin.
Not the whole one.
If he can get his shit together and not play like he did in the finals of the Evo tournament. Following that, so I got a big list out of order so it didn't spike my mind. I'm gonna put Dex.
Yeah, boy.
I'm gonna put Dex. If you properly consider yourself the underdog and talk enough shit, you can beat Andrew, who's the next one.
I can beat Andrew.
You can beat Andrew. Followed by Daniel. Followed by Gabe.
Hey, we don't have someone on this list.
Who's not on this list? Because I've been forgetting them all day. Paul.
When you said Daniel after Miller,
I've been skipping Paul. I knew I asked you to count how many things were on
you
this
said,
list.
did you count then? And I said no. I counted then apparently.
I had a fucking dummy
All
item
right,
on this
restart.
list.
We go Parker, Dustin, Dex.
Parker, Dustin, Dex, Andrew, Paul. To be fair, I haven't seen Paul play a lot, but I think that's a toughie. Andrew and Paul are close. Probably Andrew then Paul. If Andrew plays like he should, like he can, which he hasn't been doing lately. And then we got Daniel, and then Gabe, and then these are the wild cards because these guys don't play at all. It's Brad, Mike, and Charlie. It'll go Mike, Brad, Charlie in order.
No, I think it'll go Brad. He's played.
Brad's played. Mike's got instincts.
I guess Mike played Melee.
He's good. He's played at 64.
And to be fair, this is just Parker's opinion. Dustin 100% thinks it goes Dustin, Parker, Paul, Miller, Dex. So Dustin has me below Miller and Paul.
Yeah, but Dustin had Paul above me too,
Yeah.
and I don't believe that because I beat Dustin. So,
Yeah.
well,
We're gonna find out, boys.
that's right. Are you nervous for it?
No, but the problem is we just can't. It can't take up too much time. Like, we're in Chicago. Like, Friday night dinner at 7. We're gonna go out to the bars. Saturday the draft's gonna take a long ass time. We're also gonna go out and do something that night. Sunday's the baseball game. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want a tournament that's gonna be 3 hours. Like, luckily we have 2 TVs, 2 different rooms, so we can keep it going. So
Yeah,
we
it'll
just
be
have
fine.
to. We
It'll
got to
be
make
fine.
it efficient.
When we played the 64 tournament, it took no time at all.
Yeah, but we did a small bracket.
Yeah, we
like
don't
they're
do
talking
lose-
about round robin.
I don't want to do round robin, but we should do losers bracket.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Also, when we did the
That does take a lot
64,
of
it
time.
wasn't best 2 out of 3. 64
true.
was one match, move on,
It's true.
which I won, by the way.
No one remembers that.
I
Also,
do.
no one cares.
And I'll remind everyone.
Are you more nervous for the Smash tournament or the draft?
Smash tournament.
I'm more nervous for the Smash tournament too, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like I've had bad days, and it would suck to have a bad day then. I also know how fucking good I am. Like when I'm on and stuff. The problem is I do the dumbest fucking things in Smash. Like I do moves. You're like, why are you doing that? I was like, because it's fun.
It's the only reason you catch me.
100, like Parker will be like, I didn't think you were gonna do that. No one would do that, and I killed him with it. I was like, well, I guess it fucking worked.
It'll be interesting. It'll be a good tournament. Can't wait. I'm the most excited for this draft of all time. I feel like that'll probably happen every year, right? But for sure, I'm fucking hyped.
I think Chicago will be fun.
Can't wait to see you boys in Chicago.
Hey, he want that money.
Also of note, fuck Daniel.
Yeah, fuck Daniel.
I like to make money, get turned. I like to make money.